Okay, okay. Today is the day that we continue on working on stuff. Alright, so let's switch account and let's have a look and make sure the stream is working. Oh, I should probably log into the thingamabobby. Mabobby. Give me a second. Platforms, this one and that one. Log in. Q. Let's go to studio. Nah, fuck studio. We want to go to the channel. New channel. Go to live. Click on that one. Make sure it is working. Test, test, test. Hello, me. That sounds good. What about Twitch? Yo, 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 Twitch, what is up? Are you making sounds? Seems like it. Cool. So far, so good. Let us play some music now. For myself. Because I can. And I will. Actually, I should probably still ensure that. Wait, I'll confirm that the chat's working first, and then after that's confirmed, then I'll go play some music for myself. Okay, so press 1. Does it come up? And I see nothing in chat. That's not good. Maybe if I press 1 again, will come up. And it's not. Oh wait, there we go. Cool, cool. I can leave this page now. It should be working. Switch account, private account. Then we'll just go to the home page. And then history, playlists. Let's play some music. What do I want to listen to? Something energetic. All right. Take game audio. Seems to be working. Make sure that's set up. It is. Nice, nice. All right. Let us continue where we go last time. I'm just going to keep working on the outfit because I can, and I will. Because I've been doing a lot of vibe coding today, and I'm tired of that. I think I've looked enough at a computer failing to do something basic for today. Alrighty, where was I last time? Oh, that's right. I was thinking about the petticoat potentially, which, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll just do a circle or some shit. And what was the other thing? The other thing is the sleeve. Let's do the dress first. So right now it is collapsed way too much. It's also very uneven, huh? A lot of weight here, folding there. Not so much on the sides. Gotta fix that. Is that because I don't have a proper oval here? Is that what's causing that? Let's have a look at the actual thing here. So there's a difference of 26, 50 being here, and 138 being over here. Oh wait, maybe not. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Wait, let's do that again. They're seriously not counting it up. Damn you. Damn you. So this one's the difference of 24. That's 30 something, 30 something. Okay, on average, let's just say 24. So that means this circle is too big. We gotta decrease it. So I'll grab this one here. And then we'll bring it in. And then bring it out. Now let's see what the difference is. Not much different. That's unexpected. I guess we'll just bring it down a bit more. And really? 23 still? How? I made it so much smaller. Am I not? Oops, that's the wrong one. Okay, what about now? Okay, now this one's fucking -10. Bro, why is it so, like, not evenly done? I have to change this. This is not working. Let's measure this out. How much is this? 575. And how much is this? 271. It's not telling me total. I'll just open the calculator. 271 times 2. That's 242. That's 242, and this was like 575, so it actually is still too big. Damn! Oops. Grab it in the middle. Pull it in. Not bad. Oh, I should probably open up Discord. I always forget about that. Let's have a look at Discord. Let's see if anyone's done anything. Doesn't appear to be. Only notification I have is a stream one. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Let's have a look. So this is 520 now, so that's too small. Now it's 550 something. That's it's good enough. Let's re-sew it. I don't like the way it's sewn right now. We'll switch this to free sewing, so it's a bit better. So we start from the middle. Oh, wait a minute. Do 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 do. Hopefully this is sewn correctly and isn't really bad. Let me check. Okay, it looks like it's fine. Let's just simulate it. Okay, that's a bit better. It's falling into the butt crack a little bit there. You know what? I think that's better. I think now it's not so dense in the middle there. Now that it's more equally balanced. Though the shape is still has a lot left to be desired. Why does that look so off? It looks so wide at the top. Is it supposed to be that wide? No. Hold up. What is the skin offset? Let's just go 1.5 instead. Well, that's not the fucking answer. Let's not do that. Because it looks like it's the hips come out here, right? Like it's over here, but oh, they are over there. Or how wide are the hips? Something about this looks off. Because look how much this comes out here. Is that what's throwing me off? I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Because do I even need like a petticoat now in order to actually, yeah, it's still like two, not great. I think I gotta go in Blender now, and I gotta make a circle to go around the body, just so we have a bit more a better shape here. So what I'll do I have Blender open? I do, but not probably the one I need open. Blender 5.4. No, 4.5. Why did I read that backwards? What's wrong with me? Go to 1. Probably should change OBS to show what I'm doing here. Yeah, probably need to do that. Blender scene. Oh, it's looking at the wrong Blender file though. I guess for now I'll just close the reference one because I don't need that right now. So I should switch over and I'll just do that. Yeah, her hips aren't that wide. Why does it look so wide on the freaking Marvelous Designer then? That's crazy. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. Let's move this to the side and pull in the reference. Now, is the reference in the right location, or was I lazy and I left it in the downloads? I was lazy and left it in the downloads. Let's probably change the location for that. Where is the D drive? Here it is. We want Vini, made. We need to make a new folder. I'll call it ref. Ref. And let's grab the reference images and just dump it in there. Because that will save me a lot of effort. Alright. Let's close that shit now. So what am I doing? I'm making a circle to go around here so it's a little nicer. Yeah. So let's generate a cylinder. That'll do. Pull it up. Pull up more. Oh, I should probably plug in my tablet for this next part. I like using a tablet if I can use a tablet. In fact, I'm going to move my Duna over. Okay. Let's switch to edit mode. Grab that over here. And I guess we'll pull it a little bit down. Grab this part, pull it up. Probably not too far up. What am I doing? Pull this in. Pull this forward. Probably need to widen it like that. Scale it in more. Take that. Scale that out. Probably need to move it a bit more like that. How's that shape looking? This is probably still too high. In fact, it's probably too thin as well. I don't think it matters if I pull it in too much, I just realized, because it's probably better that it clips like that. Now that I think about it. Because the thing is supposed to lie on top of it. So yeah, it's probably better that it's actually a bit smaller than it needs to be. Okay, that's not wide enough. We're going to have to change the width of this, I think. I think that shape's fine. Maybe it comes forward a little bit too much still. Maybe. Let me just test that out a bit. Ignore that. Who didn't hear anything? Okay. This one. Maybe pull it out a little bit. Like so. Grab this, do the same thing. Probably do need to smooth it out a little bit. Maybe I should use the solidify modifier here. Yo, Fumi, what's up? What's up? I'm just continuing off using the, trying to make the outfit. I'm just making a cage for the dress to fall on because it's sort of, yeah, it needs a little bit more structure to it. Though, honestly, is this coming? I feel like it's still coming out too much. Yeah. Alright. The sides are really bad, though. I gotta fix that. Let's have a look. Okay. Honestly, I'm not liking how it looks right now. But I don't know. What can you do? Yeah, it looks really wonky. You know what? I might undo some of these lines and just use a solidify modifier. I thought I could be lazy and not have that, but honestly, it's not really... actually, I need to keep that one up there, but I probably don't need these ones. This one here and this one here I probably don't need, so we'll just dissolve these edges. And I might just double G and bring that down a little bit. And let's switch this over to generate subdivision. Except we need that bottom edge to be, you know, not collapsing in like that. Not looking like that, that's for damn sure. There we go. That's better. We'll turn this on too, so we have a better representation of what it's supposed to look like. Still feel like it's maybe too fat here. Probably need to pull it in along this axis a bit. Maybe pull it out a little bit. Maybe even pull it like this a bit. In fact, I still feel like that's too, that doesn't come in enough over here. Yeah, that'll have to do for now. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think that shape's fine-ish, I suppose. Let's just export that over. File, export as... Actually, let's save this. File, save. And then we want export obj. Where? Okay, MD. We'll call this cage, because it's the cage for the dress, I guess. And then let's go back to Marvelous Designer. Where you at, Marvelous Designer? There you are. Okay. So I'm going to tablet off my desk now, because I can't really use a tablet in Marvelous Designer. It doesn't work too well, unfortunately. And let us do what? Import an OBJ and a cage. And we'll add it. Cool. So we get that shape there now. Hopefully it won't collapse in on itself so much. Let's press play. Maybe it's a bit large. Bro, how is there still no folds for this? The folds are like non-existent. Come on. Honestly, that looks terrible, doesn't it? That looks really bad. That looks so bad. No, never mind. Just delete it. Fuck. That looks also really bad too. Let's make it thicker, I think. Let's increase the strength, maybe? I mean, no, that looks terrible. Yeah. Alright. Maybe we just need a different fabric to use with it. Switch the property. Fuck it, we'll just make it like leather or some shit. Make it really thick. And then we'll just select this and assign it to it. So we get bigger thodes. Nah, that's not really the way. I don't like that. We're just gonna have to go back to Blender and try to do a better cage, I think. So the other one was just simply way too big, so we just need a smaller one. Oh my god, where is this tab? Here it is. So I guess we'll just... grab this, grab all of it. Maybe just shrink it like this. Shrink it like that. Maybe lift it up a little bit. Okay, let's try this one, see what it looks like. File, export, OBJ, cage, export. Alright, let's change the music to something else now. So we'll come back here, file, import, OBJ, cage, add. Oops, I forgot to switch it to MD. Wait, is that still the other one? Or is that the updated one? I don't know. I'm just going to re-export the other one. And we'll see. File, export, OBJ, cage, come back. File, import, OBJ, cage, add. Okay. Enter. Let's have a look. Bro, it looks really bad. Like, it's so flat on these areas with, like, small parts here. It's not the way. This ain't working. Let's delete this for a moment. What does it look like? Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to manually just sculpt it and try to get it into position. I'm not a fan of how it's folding over here, but yeah. Hmm. Just freeze it like that. And then I'll just have to sculpt it in order to get it into position. Honestly, it's not great, but I think I slightly maybe don't care. So let's just move on. Why has this fallen again? We gotta pull this back up. Okay, that'll do. We need to do the ruined the the adjustments I made here, but whatever. Gotta do the what is it called? Sleeve. So I think I was doing it right the last time. I just needed it to be a bit smarter about how I did it. Just match the shape a little better. So what I'll do is we'll do a rectangle. And then we'll add like a point here. Add a point there. Sort of what we want, but maybe pull it out a little bit. And then we have to connect it along, so we need the scale to be right again. So which one is this? We need this one. That edge. Where is this? This is over here, so that's this edge, I believe. And this one. Okay. So it's a total of 362 is this sort of circle here. So we need this one here to be 362, which it is not. So we need to make it smaller. 420. 352. 363. Close enough. So now let's sew it and try to get it to just wrap around here nicely. Because that's the issue, right? Is that we're not getting it to wrap around in a very nice way. Because this part needs to be like a rectangle here. Like if we grab like an internal line, we put that there, because this rectangle needs to go over the arm. Yeah. So let us sew it now and pray that it works. So the middle is in there. Actually, no, I'm going to start from here. It makes more sense to start from here. And then... Oh, did I measure that wrong? Give me a second. I did. This is only 328. Never mind. What about now? 313. 324. 335. God damn it. God damn it. 329. Alright, that's close now. Yeah, I misdid it. Let's do that again. So pull you down, double click. Over here. Over there. Up here, press enter. And now we do the same thing over here. So we're going to rotate it and put it into position. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there are no Vinis because I completely broke the code for them. So yeah, they're just on vacation, I guess. See, this is the not great part, right? Because this isn't supposed to be pointing out. It's supposed to be like straight and well fitted. But it's not well fitted, and that's what's causing issues right now. And the question is, why is it not? Because if I was to pull these together, it does like do that, but it has tension here, right? If we look at the tension, yeah, there's a lot of tension there. That's not good, dude. Okay, I'm gonna delete that internal line because I'm pretty sure that's causing issues. So yeah, so we can see that there's a lot of stretching here. I'm not sure what's happening here, but it does not fucking like it. It does not like it. So if I get rid of this, what happens now? Not much. It stays there, but I don't like... But let's put the thing back. So the problem here is that we want there to be a lot more volume. Volume? No. A lot more area. So that it does this. But it doesn't work the way that I want it to. It's supposed to make like yeah. What is happening here? Maybe the maybe I need increased resolution. I'm gonna freeze this one for now just because we don't really need that and I don't want to process it. And we'll come over to these ones and we'll drop their particle distance down to like 10. Yeah, it's not really giving me what I want. Like, I want deep folds in here, but it's not working. Why not? What's the difference? Like, there's a huge difference, like 52. But for whatever reason, it's like perfectly sewn. But why? Because on the dress, right, it just does the freaking folds. But why is it not doing the folds here? See, this is the problem. It's supposed to do folds, but it's not doing the folds. Okay, we're getting some folds now, but still not ideal. Because now we're having the issue that down here is just way too big now. Yeah, it's way too big. It's way, way too big. Yeah, we gotta bring that in more. Maybe we could bring it out a little more. And I guess we'll just do elastic here. Where's the elastic? Here it is. I really don't like using elastic, dude. It's so I don't know. I don't really like it. Let's not use elastic. What we'll do instead is we will wrap a thing around here. So we'll create a rectangle. We'll move it to the arm. If it would let us. There we go. Rotate that. This. Bring it over here. Quickly do that. And then we'll pin it. Right? And now we want to decrease the lengths of both sides. Like so. Paste these together like so. Get rid of that. Move it into position. Oh god, it's falling down. Now I'm going to freeze this. And we're just going to sew these two together. Like so. That way I can get it to bunch up without having to use fucking... What is it called? Elastic. Now the problem is that we still don't have that shape up here. that bunching shape up there. So we're sort of getting it here, which is fine, but we're not getting it near the shoulder, which is not fine. Being said, what does this look like again? So it's got that. I'll probably just do ruffle on top of this one, just so I don't have to use elastic in order to bring them in. Because I don't know why, but whenever I use elastic, I feel like it just looks so ugly. I probably have it just don't do the settings right, but honestly, I'd rather just do it like this. It makes it more even and nice. I don't have to worry about the elastic settings. You know, excluding this part. I think I just gotta pull this up. We'll go to the things here and we'll just expand it. Because if we make this come up, we won't change the length over here because this rectangle stays consistent, but it should make this give us better ruffles. Or not. The fuck? Damn it. That's not going according to plan. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll put it on loop. I'll put it on loop. Actually, I'll switch to this one. I don't know. I just like listening to the same song over and over again. Like, it's not like I'm really listening to it that much. It's more just, I don't know. It's just noise. But I'll switch it. I don't know. Like, I really don't like this shape, dude. It's supposed to, like, see how we have these folds that are coming here? These bumps? It's supposed to be doing that up here, but it's not. And I don't know why. I think I just need to switch it over to elastic here. Maybe that will help. Yeah, that does help, doesn't it? Yeah. And then I just have to pull this Do you memorize it? Memorize what? Like the song? Not really. If that's what you mean. I don't know. I just like having like it's just like nice sound. I just like rings in my ear. Yeah, I think using the elastic here was the right call. We get more form over here now. Yeah, nah. I don't have no fucking clue what they're saying or what the song is about. Hmm. Question is what to do about this part. I don't really want to use the elastic there. I think I'm just going to pull this in a bit. And then what is it called? I'll clone over another thing here. We'll unfreeze that one. And then bring it, oops, that's not good. Why does it have linked editing? Remove linked editing. And then we'll bring this down. Except make it significantly longer. What is that, Oh, that's, not working. Oh, that's a weird... There we go. Yeah, I'm really bad at memorizing, so I just have shit memory in general, honestly. Let's change this to 10. And we gotta do the two sides together. See, this is a problem. It's coming out like this for some reason. I think I need to change the fit the fabric type. I think I'll change it to like I type of nylon featherweight, I suppose. Oh shit, that does all of them. It's not supposed to switch all of them like that. Sign that back there. And then this one, we'll just switch it over to a nylon featherweight, just so that it folds more. Bro, is this still doing the wrong one? Regardless, it's still not really working, is it? I thought it would fold more than that. Maybe it doesn't have enough particle distance. No, it's just being shit. It's just being... Why does it curve like that? Damn it. What? Damn it. Alright, let's just undo a bit. You know what? I think I'm going to save right now. Save project. Because, yeah, I don't like the look of this thing right here. It's, like, being really weird. Maybe I want to turn the curvature off? That doesn't help. Switch this back to 5, I guess. Then it does that. I guess I have to try to change the, is it turned or is it, an angle there? Custom angle. What if I switch it to turned? Will that fix it? Slightly. Not really. Never mind. Never mind. Fuck it. I'm just gonna add an elastic here. See, but that looks terrible. And that's why I don't like using elastic. What if I just increase the ratio so it isn't so exaggerated? Like that, I think that's fine, I guess. In fact, probably should make these the same length. I guess that would make sense, right? I'm gonna just add some negative pressure too, just so it like isn't so puffy. I want it to come in a little bit more, fit closer to the arm. I guess that's fine. Let's mirror it over now. Like honestly, this should just be one piece of cloth that's been wrapped, but whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. Symmetrical. You didn't like that. Well, shoot. This isn't really working, is it? Fuck it, I'll do. Let's grab this one though. I don't know why it's over there. Nope, that was not the way. Shit. In fact, what is any of us doing right now? Hmm. Yeah, that's not working. That's going to be too hard to mirror it over. It'll be a pain. Let's undo that. We're already using elastic on it anyway, so I'll just merge the two pieces here together and then use an elastic on the thing here. So we'll delete this one. We will grab this. How do I match this up? Like so. And then we'll expand it over here. And then grab both of these, right click, merge. So that's one piece now. We got to grab this thing and trace it as an internal line. And since it's an internal line now, we should be able to apply elastic like we had before and see what happens. That's not. No. Okay. That ain't strong enough. Let's bring it down a bit. Yeah, it's a little better, but now it's sort of aggressive. See, this shit right here is why I hate using elastic. God damn it, bro. God fucking damn it. It's so ugly. I might have to load it and just do what I was doing beforehand without the elastic, because yeah, this it's looking so bad now. Look at the shape. It's completely like, oh wait, actually. Oh, it still has negative pressure, that's why. Shit. I'm like, why? Why is it doing that? Okay, that's looking a lot better now. So not as good as before. But at least when we copy paste it now, it's not going to be a massive pain. Let's keep adjusting the ratio. Okay, that was too much. Maybe like 65. Probably have to adjust this one. Where's the elastic settings here? So that's 500 and something. Let's change it to like not like that. Like that. Okay. I don't know. I'm not really liking the shape of it at the moment, but I don't know what to do about it, so we'll just move on and mirror it. Is that too much volume here? What does the reference look like? The reference is... Whoops. A lot. There's like bigger... There's massive folds here. Where I have like a bunch of little folds. So... I think there's something wrong with my elastic settings. Maybe it's not the elastic settings, maybe it's the length. Let's try and manipulate the length a bit, see what happens. That's not good. Let's undo that. Maybe it's the material. Let's grab this, change the material, see what that looks like. Try some different things. Let's try cotton here. That's the same. It looks barely different. That looks barely different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just save this for a second. Save. Whoops. Don't you fucking dare. No! Fuck! That wasn't what I was supposed to do. I was going to save as 2 and then load the other one. God fucking damn it. Now I can't go back. I hate this. I hate 3D software so much. I hate it so much. Okay. Wow, that makes it droop in so much. Yo, thank you. What's up, Jay? How you going? How you going? I'm I'm glad you like it. I'm not a fan. I was gonna go back to a previous save and but I can't do that now because stupid ass software. Let's go back to cotton. I think we have to just go cotton. Yeah. I'm just really struggling getting the shape. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I just don't like this, right? This looks really not good right now. Wait, where's the reference? Because the reference, like, see how in the reference you have this like massive fold here? They're like the folds are so massive, but in this one, I mean, we're sort of getting it now, but it still just does not work. Oops, that was the wrong button. I can't even go back anymore because I accidentally saved over the previous save. Let's change the ratio down a little bit. I'm gonna ignore it. I don't. I think it's good enough. It doesn't need to be perfect. Honestly, yeah, screw it. Let's just mirror it over. Where's symmetrical pattern? Symmetrical pattern with sewing. It's not really what I want it to be, but previous save. Yeah, so I had a save that was like I had this one because when I saved Project As, I had it saved as 2, and I was going to go save as 3 and then go back to 2 before saving over it, but then I accidentally clicked save instead of save as, so I couldn't go back, and it was just like, ah, all right, god damn it, cool. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the way it looks. Oh well, it happens. I guess I should have been. Hmm. See, this is weird though. Like, this is puffy, and this one's less so. Like, can it just? Maybe I need to bring the band up a little bit. Okay, I think that's slightly fixed it. Not really. Yeah, I think sometimes you just gotta wait for the simulation to take effect a bit. Just let the time pass for it to simulate, and then it's let it rest. Um, yeah. I'm just experimenting with this side because I'm sort of fine with how this is looking. In fact, I'm gonna freeze this now. I think that's looking fine there. Um, I'm gonna experiment a bit more with this one, and then I'll move on to the apron, and we'll grab the apron and we'll pull it in. Nah, it's pulling it too far down. I'm going to relieve the... I'm going to remove the symmetrical... Remove linked editing for a second. And I'm going to just relieve the ratio on this a bit. Just to even it out a little bit. And then I'll bring it back. And then we'll pull it up a little bit. Like so. Probably could bring it up a little bit more. Yeah, that's the thing about this designer. A lot of it is like just a lot of pinching at the material, placing it in the right spot. Can be hard to get right though. Especially now, because I feel like I've sort of twisted it too much. Pull that in a little bit more. And fuck it. I think that's fine now. Let's just think about the apron. I think I'm just going to duplicate this side over to this side. And just, yeah. It means I don't have to worry about, yeah, fuck it. That's what I'm going to do. Let's just have a look. How does the apron work? I need more reference. What do you look like? That's the wrong outfit. Oops. Uh-oh. Save as 2. Let's switch this here. So we have the apron. It's a band that goes around the middle. Yeah. It happens. It happens. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Whoops. I just did undo in my files. Let's bring these back. Why is that not working? Copy them. Paste. Wait, why do I not hear music? What is happening? Okay. It was just bugging out. As usual. One sec, I'm trying to just get this reference in. There we go. So what does the back look like? So we have the band, and it comes around here and around here. Okay. Oops. Let me remove the grid. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the band first, and that's going to wrap the dress up and hopefully give us some nice folds in the dress area. Hopefully. Oh, that was... We also need to have the dress on top. Well, we'll deal with that in a second. I'm back to the dress. So I did leave this part rather loose here, so we can do this band. So hopefully this next part looks good. Though I need to not completely hide the thing. Yo, what's up, Loki, Vibin? How you going? How you going? I'm just working on a maid outfit for a character of mine. It's working sort of okay. I mean, probably not gonna happen, but who knows? Maybe one day. I'm sure there's enough people who probably would sign that petition. Yeah, that'd probably be a fair amount. I'm pretty sure when T requested I do a maid outfit too, and I started making it for the Vinis, he was just like, "Nah, I meant for you." It was just like, yeah, I think I'll pass. But who knows? If I already make it, it probably wouldn't be too hard to assign it to the Void character, so... I don't know. But for now, let's just focus on making it for the Vinis. And now we attach the back together. And that didn't work. Fudge. Try that again. We need to get rid of these now. Okay. Need to reduce the length because it's too long. That's good. Remove that. We also need to change this to strengthen. And we need to pull it in. Uh-oh. Pull it around. Pull this in even more. That is not working. Let's undo that for a second. I'm going to just put these here, just so that when I shorten it, it actually shortens and doesn't just go into the thing. Yeah. So this is going to be stretching it a lot, but when I release these points, I should pull it into the body. So I'm going to remove the simulation, remove these tags, and it should yank it in more. Or not. Fuck. Wait, what's happening with the stretching? Is it not being... Okay, it's red. Then why is it not... Maybe I need to get rid of strengthen? Unstrengthen, maybe? No. Huh? Stop sliding down, damn it. Fuck. Okay. Okay, that's not working. Need to lift these things up. Alright, I think I need to have the bands because it keeps falling down, and I think it's because we don't have the bands holding it up. So we need to put the bands that go around the body, and then once that's there, it should hopefully stay in fucking place and not keep sliding down. So I'm going to freeze this for now. And we're going to what? Something about the shape seems a bit weird. Because we have this here. It's supposed to be like a bit more up here, right? Pulling it in. Oh well, let's just focus on the bands. So where does the bands go? It's around the side of the body here. And it comes up and then over. So in all honesty, this thing here is already in a really good spot, I think. So I think I might just use this thing, right? Except for the fact that, no, actually it's not, because it's supposed to come in here of the body. Oh shit, and I just realized this neck is coming out too much. Shoot. Whatever. We'll adjust it later. For now, let's just grab the band. Switch that mode off. Bring this down. Turn this music down a little bit. Oops, not meant to move that. You know what? I'm going to quickly save here. Save as project. And we're going to save 4. Actually, I want to save as again. I'm going to go 3. Replace it. And then we'll go back to doing 4. File, save as project 4. Just because I have a sneaking suspicion I might fuck this next part up. What I'll do is I'll grab this tag and I'll just move it into place. Around here, I say. There we go. Bring this down. Obviously it's a little thick, but we can fix that without much issue. It might be a little too thin. Wait, what does the side view look like again? Yeah, it is quite thick, this piece of fabric, isn't it? Quite long. Width, I mean, is quite, yeah. Words. Probably could make it a little thinner. And where does it attach to? It attaches around here, right? So let's find that location on this. Grab the sewing tool. Actually, we can't start there. We have to start here. 1 second. So we'll grab here, put it across, press enter, find a location about yay amount, go like that, and then we'll shorten this significantly. It's too long. There we go. It is for like a VTubing model, so it is. I'll show you the model actually that I'm going to attach it to. Should only take me like a couple of seconds to open up Warudo and show you the characters. Oh my god. Oh, my eyes are burning. That's this viewport is too bright. I mean, I thought it would just take 2 seconds. Why is Warudo not opening? The hell? Open, I say. So I'm in like a process of making like VTuber sort of AI VTuber models and stuff like that. So no, that's not the way to describe that. What the fuck am I saying? No, I'm making like the AI VTuber sort of characters, I guess. So I'm making an outfit for the characters that I have. And if I go to add existing Warudo, it failed because I don't have Steam open. Damn you, Warudo. Warudo. No, I need to open Steam first. Yeah, so Warudo is like a VTubing software, but I've just been hooking it up with some custom code in order to get it to have my little characters and stuff interact in it. 1 sec. Yeah, sort of like that. Though my one's 3D, so I mean, like, I'm not. So I'm going to be doing my project in stages. So at the moment, it's just doing it like that Neuro character. But what I actually want to do with it is actually have like a sort of D&D sort of story thing. So I'm making like a suite for it at the moment. Suite? Is that the right word? Like a sort of GUI studio thing in order to like make it so that I can set up proper stories and stuff with it and have multiple characters in that. So that's another reason I'm making different outfits, because I want to be able to have multiple characters and stuff. So yeah, it's more so just to have like a little story sort of generator. Now that I've opened Steam, Warudo should actually open now. Okay, I was wondering why it's going so slow. I had simulation on that whole time, so my computer was fucking dying. It was just like, why is my computer going so slow? Because of the fucking simulation. Yeah, so I got a couple of characters. I've got... Where's my Warudo thing? I've got this one, and I've also have this one over here. So this maid outfit's going to be going onto this character's body at the moment, but it's because this character came second and their body's better rigged up than this character. This character is a little broken. It's hard to make stuff for her. So I'm probably going to be making a third character. And they're both called Vini. So I'll probably be updating this character's base, make it a little bit more bigger. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't have a plan. I'm sort of winging all this shit. I don't really have a good idea of what I'm doing. I'm sort of just figuring it out as I go along. Okay. So I've got the thing going along here, which is nice, but I need to go around the back. How does the back look again? I forget. The back comes around the neck all the way to the other side. Okay. So let us just grab this for now. And we'll just do an outline offset. We're basically just extruding it. Okay. And then we'll just pull it up. Probably need to do a bit more than that. Cool. And then we'll click this thing. Which side? Probably this side over here. And then we will... Wait, where is it? Wait, I've confused myself. We'll go from left to right. No, we'll go from right to left. So, right to left. Right. Oops. Right to left? That doesn't seem right. Fuck, I fucked it up. Damn it. Okay, let's do this again. So, right to left. Right. Wait. Enter. Right to left. Enter. Cool. Now we can unfreeze this thing. And hopefully it will pull it up now. Or not. Damn it. Maybe I need to shorten it on the front. Maybe that will bring it up a bit more. What does the tension look like right now? It's only green. Okay, yeah, we probably could even go further, honestly. Okay, that's good. It's starting to lift up more, which is nice. We can see some folds forming here, which is what we want to see, because that matches the reference, which I don't have up right now. Yeah, because we can see that the folds are in the chest area here. And that, you can see like wave, wave, wave. And we're starting to get that here, but not exactly. Probably because we only have one side. So what I'll do is I will actually, this is a bit problematic because this isn't in the right spot here. We need this to be more like that. Yeah. Now we'll do this one, symmetrical sewing. Does it actually do the sewing? It does not. Feels bad. Fuck this software. I guess for now, I'll just release that. pause that. That didn't work. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. And we will... Let's have a look. Which side? Like so. Where is it? Here. So I want it to be similar to this one. That looks good there. Now we need to do the same thing, but for the front. So what I'm going to do, it's sort of hard to see. So I'm going to grab, oh my god, can it not do that? Grab this, we're going to split it into the middle. And then we're going to do a perpendicular line, except along the X. Then we're going to go here. And we're going to measure the distance between these. So this is around 70. So that's how much we want to be over here. So 70 is around there. Actually, I'm going to add a point there for now, just so I don't have to find it later. Put that here. How long is this? 65. Let's just move it up a bit. It's not working. Cool. So now I should be able to grab... Where is this? Is this the front? Yeah, it's the front. So we can go like this and then go like... You know what? I probably didn't have to measure it like this. I probably could have just done a symmetrical sort of thing. But oh well. Oh god. That's not good. We need to make this on a different layer. We'll go down to layer and we'll say 1. Hopefully that should make it go on top. It does. Nice. Now the problem is that despite the fact that there's obvious tension, it's not going in. Okay, maybe let's pull up the front. Maybe it's too long still. Oh wait, that was too much. That was too much. Okay, whoops. No, that's too much. It looks really loose back here. Maybe I need to make it a bit looser over here instead. Okay, but the new question is why isn't it going in more? Like, there should be a lot of, Bro, what is with the shape, too? Why is it so, wonky? Give me a second. Maybe I can change the, what if I say seam tapering? Can we do that? Yeah, it makes it a lot more stiff. Never mind, I fucked it. Damn it. I thought that was the way. Maybe I want to make it like a different width. Nope. I mean, it makes the shape a little bit more stable, but why is it not getting pulled in? Like, how much fucking space is there? Like, look at all the space inside. Damn it. It should be getting, okay, this seam tapering is not working. This is not working. Why is this not working? What am I doing wrong? It should be getting pulled in, but doesn't really look like it. What happens if I get rid of the strengthen? What does that look like? Make yellow things sewn to skirt instead? I mean, honestly, that's not a bad idea, but it doesn't technically make sense to do that because it's supposed to be an apron that goes on top. But I guess just to get the shape, it might be worth it. Hmm. Okay, yeah. What I'll do is that I'm actually going to just freeze this, and then we'll hide it. Let's just try to follow the shape here. Because we have the breast here, and then there's a bit of space, and then it has this band. See, that's the problem though. That, like, we can't pull this up to this spot here because then we don't get the wrinkles, right? Actually, you know what might be causing the issue here? Hold up. When I made that invisible, did I deactivate it? I don't think I did. Activate. Where is the freeze? Where is the deactivate button? So if this is activate, deactivate, and now we'll hide it. Okay. Oh wait, that deactivates that thing as well. I'll just freeze this for now. Shorten the top part. So I think at the moment what's fucking with it is that I fucked up the dress. I thought it was supposed to be fitted here, but I actually don't think that's supposed to be the case now. I think it's actually supposed to be excess over the top, and then that gets wrapped in. So what I'll do is I'm going to save, and then I'm going to switch over to, I'm going to save as again. I'm going to do something pretty destructive. Layer it. No. I think I have an idea of what I need to do here. I think the problem that's happening is I just constructed the dress wrong. Or maybe I didn't construct it wrong, but okay, no, I just constructed it wrong. So we need to exaggerate the effect because right now it's pretty fitted and it comes in and tapers in with the waist. But because it's tapering in, it doesn't give us excess material in order to bunch it up with. So we actually needed to not taper in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the line across here. We're going to delete everything below it, and then we're just going to extrude it down so that it's just straight and that it doesn't taper in like it is. And that should fix the problem there. So the way we'll do this is that we'll just grab an internal line. Where is the peak? The peak out part is around here. So I'll click there. And I'll put this here. Pull this down to where the peak was. And then we'll just straighten this up a bit. Whoops. Cool. Now, where is this? Over there. So we'll grab that, put it over here. That comes up too much. So we'll need to pull that back down. Like so. I think that's looking fine enough. We'll just do the back now. Do I want to do the back actually? Yeah, I'll do the back. Fuck it. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, I will. Select here. That's around here. And I don't know, I just go across whatever. Lift this up a little bit so that better fits. Nice. Uh-oh, I'm lost. Wait. Where's the model? There it is. And we probably have to lift this up a little bit. Cool. So we'll just bring it out to the edge. Okay, so now that we have the line, I'm going to save it again, and then I'm going to cut it. So we'll grab you, you, and we'll just cut. Goodbye. And then, instead of it tapering in, we're just going to extrude it straight down and have an excess of material. So we'll grab... We need to actually rotate these so that they're straight. In fact, I'm probably going to freeze this because I don't want it to move from this spot. I think I'm pretty happy with where it is at the moment. And then we'll grab the edges. And then we'll just offset as a line here. Like so. Now, what I'll do is I'll probably just cut it here. It's not the best way of dealing with it, but it is going to work. So fuck it. Cut and sew. And it failed to cut some lines. Why? Why do you not just work? That worked. That worked. What? Okay, whatever. We are going to unfreeze these now. Let them go. So right now there still isn't enough fabric here. We probably need to increase the width of... Which ones? These ones seem fine. I guess just the middle ones need to have more width. So we'll pull it out. like so. And then we'll actually just grab these and pull it down. Not like that, though. Give me a second. Okay. Let me just quickly sew these together. Yeah, it still doesn't look like there's enough material there. It's getting pinched in. But I don't know if that's just because of the part up here. What I'm going to do now, I think I'll actually unfreeze these. Hopefully it doesn't fuck it up, but we'll see. Okay, that had a lot of difference. So let's go to the mode here. So yeah, it is pretty tight there still. Probably need more fabric. Around this area. How do I want to do it though? I think maybe I need to increase the curvature. Yeah, that might be exaggerating it a little bit too much, but I think it's... I don't know. Let's just keep going. I can always just make it wider if I need to later. Bro, why does it slide it like that? Okay, let's pull it down more. And now we have to pull it in. So I guess I'll just use elastic for now. Like that. That way we get the shape. Now, obviously the shape here is not great. I might have to merge it there. Yeah, I have to merge them back together. This line is messing up the topology. It's causing issues. Let's merge it back together. Easier said than done. Let's try this again. Nope. Merge. There we go. Sort of faking the shit out of it, but honestly, who cares? Who cares? So that should fix up the shape here a little bit. Okay, so now we have more of the it's still coming out too much. Maybe the skin offset's too much here. Let's reduce it to like 1.1. Wait, how the hell am I supposed to do this? I don't understand. How does the reference have that shape? How does it come out and in so much? I'm not sure. Huh. Well, anyway, let's just do the waistband around the hips now here. Oh, the back isn't... Oh, that's not good. How long has it been like that for? Uh-oh. Hmm. You know what? Doing that sort of fucks it, doesn't it? I think I might just leave that for now. I'm sort of content with the way that's looking right now. Let's just do the ban. I'm going to... I can't really leave it, though, can I? Let's just unfreeze this, deactivate it, and hide it. What happens if I... Oh, it is sewn together, just not 100%. Okay, it doesn't completely ruin it, but we could probably bring it up a lot. Hmm. The question is, why does it come so far down? I don't know. I need to stop thinking about it. Doesn't matter. Let's just grab a band and put it around. We will actually, just for consistency, go like that. And then we'll just do a symmetrical pattern. Put these together. Make sure it's somewhat in the right spot. Like so. Add a thing here. Pull it back. Whoops. Probably need to make this a lot longer. I'll move this up for a second. Zoom, zoom goes the bikes. What the fuck? Why did they go over there? Let's sew these together now. Uh-oh. No! Stop! Okay. This is starting to go not great. We need to solidify it. Right-click. Strengthen. Ah, shit, that's not helping. That's not really helping, is it? Alright, we need to do the seam tapering. Make it thicker or stronger. Let's turn off the strengthen for now. It's not enough. It's not working either. Damn, bro, how do I just make it be a band? Huh. Sort of a pain, isn't it? What does the tension look like right now? Very harsh. That's the problem, is that it's going to always go to the waist here, but if it goes to the waist, like, it needs to be higher, right? So when you look at the dress, it's above the waist. So how the fuck did we get it there? Like it's these side things, right? The side things pull them up. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's a pain. Honestly, it's just a fucking pain, honestly. Yeah, there's no other way to describe it. Especially since it's still not getting pulled in enough. But at least it's sort of got the shape here. I can always just sculpt that part in. Um, Honestly, I'm starting to think that this sort of band around the waist is not worth trying to manually do it. I think what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of right now. I'm thinking that, yeah, I'm probably going to do the frill up here to match the reference, but then I'm most likely just going to bring this back into Blender, fix it up with the sculpting, do the band in Blender instead, and then after the band is in place, I will simulate the rest of the dress and simulate the upper thrills that go around the shoulders. I think I'm just gonna have to split up the workload. Some in Blender, some in the other one. Like, obviously, ideally, it wouldn't be like that, but fuck it, it's just too hard. Nah, the problem with making it out of a skirt is that it's just gonna pull it all down because it has weight to it, so it's gonna just like yank it down. So you have to like fit it correctly, or else it just breaks it. So yeah, I think I'm going to just export this to Blender, fix it up with some sculpting, and then after I'm happy with that, yeah. But first, let me just do this part outside of Blender. Just the ruffles that go across, the ones that are up here. But first, actually, I need to grab myself some chocolate milk, so I will be right back in 2 seconds. Ah, okay. I have returned. Time to time to do the next part, and then do the export. All right. Let me just try to pull this in a little bit more. Yo, what's happening? Why is my shit freezing? Uh-oh. Oh well. So how do I do this next part? I think I need like an internal line in the middle, and then I'll just sew some ruffles on top, I guess. Yeah, just seems to be the best way to do that. So let's just grab an internal line, and we have to draw it across the top. Where is this? Over here. So probably around there. And actually, that goes down a little too much. Let's pull that back up a little bit. Maybe like here. Yeah. And where is this? Over here. pull it in like so. Around there. Though we need to probably line these up a little better. Whatever, close enough. Now let's grab a rectangle. And then we will just... It's in the middle of it, right? It is in the middle of it. Actually, is that pleated? Or is that bunched? That might be pleated. You know what? I'll just be lazy. I don't care. Fuck it. Whatever. This split in the middle. Oh, actually, first I should probably get an idea of how wide... Okay, that's not wide enough. We need to pull this up a bit more. Okay, I think that's about enough. Now we will grab this point, make an offset, do that. Do that. Oops. Do that. Put it on. It's not long enough, so we're going to have to... how do I fix the sewing here? This is a bit of a problem, isn't it? This, oh, I'll just, pin it. Yeah, I'll just pin it. Grab this one too. And just pull it over here. Now let's change the particle distance to like 5. I should probably not do that yet. Let's put it to like 15. And then let's duplicate it. Symmetrical pattern. Oh, it actually sewed it too. Nice. I didn't have to automatically sew it. Finally worked. And grab these. Make this 5. Whoops, not 56. 5. So that's not looking good, like at all. So that ain't right. What's the fold strength right now? So there is a fold angle apparently. I thought it would be turned, but it's not. So let's increase the strength of that fold. Okay, it's not bad, but it could probably be better. This isn't working over here. We gotta undo that. You know what? I'm just gonna use negative pressure. I think negative pressure is the way to go here. We'll just do like -2. That's not enough. -10. And then we'll probably need to make it a bit wider too, just so we have more ruffles. Uh-oh. Let's change the layer to 1. 10. Layer 1. Just so it doesn't go into the thing. Problem now is that it doesn't look like it's wide enough still. Probably need to make it longer. We'll pull it up like this. How does that look right now? What happens when I zoom out? It looks like it's still too long. Pull it in a little bit. Pull this in a little bit. I feel like I need to pull this up a little bit, honestly. Hmm. Not not looking amazing. Why is it so stretched over here? It was puffy beforehand. Okay, I don't know what I did, but I don't think that is it. Okay, let's undo that for a second. That simulation was a bad idea. Okay, let's try to redo it. Okay, I'm gonna file save as, because it might be a bit tricky trying to get this next part. Let's pull it up a little bit again. Pull up the back a little bit. Bro, why does it go down so much? Okay, I think that's okay-ish, except that the actual angle is wrong. Hmm. Fuck it, I'm just gonna have to fix it with the sculpting. It's gonna be too hard to do this. It's too hard. It's too hard. All right, let's export this. File, export as an OBJ. I didn't do OBJ selected. File, export OBJ selected, and we'll just call it top sim. We'll make it thin. We want to weld everything together. We want it to be a single object. Yeah, that should be enough. Now let's go into Blender. Oh, my eyes, bro. My eyes are killing me. I don't know why, but they're in so much. I feel like it is so strained. All right, I'm gonna have to give myself like 30 seconds to look out the window to just give it a break, look at the distance. Do you use eye drop? I don't have any eye drops, so yeah, unfortunately I can't use it. And it's not that they feel dry, they just feel like they're strained. I don't know how to describe it. Just staring out the window, looking at the road, everyone driving by. Yeah, it definitely feels a little better now that I'm not looking at the screen. But it might also because it's, nighttime outside, so it's it's maybe it's the brightness that's getting to me. All right, I think that's enough staring into the distance. Oh, let's have a look at the chat. What did I miss? Close 10,000. Yeah. That is some good chocolate milk. Alright, where's my tablet? Where is my tablet? No idea, but I do have this. Alrighty, let us import and see what this looks like. Import OBJ. Where did I save that to? Okay, unmute myself now. So the shape is obviously not the same, but at least we have the impressions of the folds here. So we'll just have to use sculpt mode and make some adjustments. So we'll grab the cloth and we'll go into shape keys. Enable that. How much geometry is this? Not a lot, but that's fine. And let's start adjusting this a little bit. Make it a little... Because, like, yeah, there's, like, so much... Are they using, like, a padding or something to get that shape? Like, how the fudge are they getting so much volume there? Maybe I need to pull it in more like this. What does it look like from the side again? Hmm. It's like, yeah, it's so exaggerated. Like, look at that shape here. Comes in so much. I I can't though. Like, it's just the fucking body's in the way. How do I match that shape? I think this needs to come up a little bit higher. Hmm. Okay, this one sort of has it. Oops. Maybe I need to just pull it in like so. Yeah, this comes up too high, I think. I mean, it should come up into shoulder, right? Or maybe this is just too low here. This might just be too low. Okay, what does that look like now compared to what it was? Yeah, I think, yeah, that shape, yeah, okay. All right. That matches it so much more. I don't know, bro. I just could not get the simulation to fucking work. It just irks me so much that I can never get that shit to work, dude. Okay. How does that look now? It does look like these folds are too thin, though. I'm gonna make a new one for it. We need to thicken these up a little bit. It still feels like it's a little too thin. Make it a bit bigger. How does that look? A little better, I think, maybe. I don't really like this shape here, though. In fact, I don't like this shape here at all. Could probably lift this up a bit as well. Okay, what I think I need to do now is actually put the band in. I think I'm fucking around with the shirt too much. Hmm. I just realized this shirt, this one here looks a little ugly. I think I'm gonna just copy this one over. Yeah. Let's just hide the skeleton for now. So I don't like the way that look. Yeah, I really don't like this sleeve over here. Oh wait, I can't disconnect it. Despair. Unless... whoops. What did I just do? What did I just do? Okay, let's save it so I don't fucking do that again. Don't know what that was. Let's bring the armature back and let's make sure this shit's keyframed because I don't know why that keeps changing. So let's keyframe it. So can I like switch now? Okay, it looks fine. So we'll use V to break these ones. And then just control down. Like, see, this is... Damn it. I should have just exported it without it. Would have made more sense, but whatever. Mistakes were made. I think I can just press V. Now disconnect it, so now I should be able to... Yeah, okay, cool. Get the fuck out of here. Now the problem is I really don't want to disconnect this from this one. Or maybe I do. No, I don't. I don't at all. Nor do I want to disconnect from the bottom. But I also don't want to mirror it in the middle here, because I like the uniqueness at this point. What I'll do is I'll just duplicate it, and then I'll separate it along here. Like so. Press V to disconnect it. Select that. Because yeah, I don't mind if it's asymmetrical in the middle, but making stuff asymmetrical this far out is not worth the fucking effort. It just isn't worth it, bro. It just isn't worth it. So now let's just generate a mirror. Can't apply with shape keys. Let's apply the shape keys. Apply the mirror. Grab this. Fuck this. Delete that. Bring this one back. And we got it. Like, it's not matching super well, but, you know, it's matching at least. Just have to add a new shape key. Sculpt it. Bring it up. Oh, you know what? Shit, I should really keep an eye out on my Twitch. I had a notification. A message? Was it? I had someone else who said he wants to collaborate like 4 days ago, and I didn't notice. I was like, oh shit, maybe I should have done that. That would have been interesting. But oh well. Maybe next time. I wonder if I could set up that as like a streamerbot notification. Probably should do that after this stream. No, no, I mean, technically, yeah, I didn't mean to though. I just never saw the notification because I didn't have it up. I don't have my Twitch like thing up. So I never saw the notification. So yeah, I sort of feel bad about it, but oh well. Next time, you know. I think I need to set up like a streamer bot notification. There probably is some way of doing it. How does this look? That's straight. This is not straight. Can you be straight, please? Whatever. It looks so off. But why? Whatever. I can't be fudged messing with it right now. Probably going to copy that over as well, actually, now that I think about it. But I'll do it later. Let's just get that band that I said I was going to do like 10 times in a row now. I'll do it eventually. Scale. Actually, let's not scale it like that. Let's just scale it like this. And then let's apply generate. Where's the mirror? There it is. Scale that in. In there. Pull that like so. Pull this in like that. Whoops. And is it merging? I guess we'll find out after we do the what is it called? The subdivision. It is not merging. Dang it. Oh, there we go. Oh, that one is though. Nice. See, this is the confusing part. It's coming out here, which makes me feel like this is the center, but it can't be the center, can it? Because look how little space there is underneath the breast area. Unless this is too high now up here? Getting confused. Getting very confused. Pull that down. Yeah, like it can't be. I don't know, dude. I'm sort of not sure. Like, it can't be coming out there. Because this is definitely coming up here, but then it looks like it comes out here a little bit. Let's look at this angle. Because this is the breast, then there's a line, then there's a line, and then there's a thing. I'm so confused. I don't even know. I'm gonna turn the merging distance a little higher, just so it isn't so annoying. Probably need to add a thing here. Yo, what's up? Chicken tenders or chicken burgers? I would say chicken burgers because tenders is just the meat, where a burger is a whole sort of thing that complements itself very nicely. You know, why why settle with just the chicken part when you can have the whole package? You know. I need to grab this and I need to flatten it along this axis so it's actually flat. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Hmm. Just gonna make this smooth, just because I feel like the flat one's messing with my head a little bit. I think I need to add a thing here, just so I can pull it in even more. Add more curvature. Or maybe not. Okay, shit. That didn't work according to plan. What do you think, Switchy? Did I pick the right answer? Did I pick wisely or was it wrong? I think I picked wisely. You know what? Actually, don't answer. I think we all know that I picked the correct answer. Okay, I think that looks good enough. So now we need to have the dress coming down. So I'm going to save because this next part requires me to what? Is this too long still? How does it look? It might be too long still, if just by a bit. Let's just bring it up just a tad. Oh, whoops. Do that. Do that. Okay, that'll have to do. And then we will export this, but before we export it, we need to what? We need to UV unwrap it, or else it won't work. Where is my edge mark seam? Unwrap. And then we have to strangle? What the fuck am I saying? What the hell? We need to straighten it. That actually ain't the way. Let us just grab the edge. Oops, straighten that. Straighten this. Select all of it. Select that one. And then we will, what is it, F1? F2? F3? Follow active quads. Okay. And that squares out that UV, which should make it nice when we import it into what's it called? The other one. Let's also apply the subdivision in mirror now. Ah shit, that was the wrong way. Just because we'll need that in what is it called? We will need that within Marvelous Designer. Ugh. So let's export this. So we'll save, export. Export as what? I don't remember. OBJ. We'll call this the I don't know, waste. Good enough. Export. Go back to Marvelous Designer. Just freeze this shit. Oh wait, I should probably switch it in OBS. There we go. Alrighty. Let us import that OBJ. D drive, VD, made, MD, waste, import, add, this garment, trace 2D patterns, okay. I didn't do shit, did it? I don't see it. I don't see it. Please don't do this to me. Please don't take forever to import this shit. It's gonna be forever to import this shit, isn't it? Okay, let's try again. So why is the why is it not working? Let's just follow active pods again. Okay. And hold up. Hold up. Why does it look like that? That ain't right. Why is it angled? Is this angled? Perhaps. I guess I'll find out in a moment. 0, 0, 0. It is angled. I see. There we go. Export. Okay, attempt number 2. Let's see. There it is. Import the garment 2D trace. Hey, imported that time. Hip hip hooray. Now freeze that shit. Freeze. Do 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 do. Now we have to whoops, not do fucking that. Let's move the tablet off the table. Okay. Gonna sew it now into here. Should be easier sew relative to the other times though. So we'll come down here, enter. Okay, that's already the wrong place. And then we'll come around here. Enter. Great success. Great success. Okay, so that's one layer for the dress, but we need two layers, right? We need dress A and then skirt B. And this one actually has a angle to it, doesn't it? Or is that just because she's holding it? I can't tell. She's holding it as well over there. Oh wait, that's right. It doesn't go all the way around. It's an apron. I forget. Okay, so it only goes in the front. Okay, I need to keep that in mind. Ugh. Okay. Alright, see you, Jay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I'll still be here when you'll be back. I'm getting pretty tired. I might try to just do the dress part, but you know, if I don't see you when you come back, ciao ciao. Till next time. If I do, then I'll say bye then. So let me think. How am I going to do the apron? I'm going to quickly Google what an apron pattern looks like. Like, what does an apron look like? What does an apron look? Nah, pattern. Images. Okay, these are some super ugly aprons. Okay. I think I got the gist of how I want to do it. So we'll just do a rectangle. Who would have fucking guessed a rectangle in Marvelous Designer? That's crazy. And then we'll go around like that. Wait, I need a reference image. I can't see shit right now. Cross. Down. Up. How far to the side does it go again? It goes pretty far. In the 3/4 view, you can't really even see the side. Over here, it actually comes back quite a bit. Around here. Let me press here. Where is that? Where is that location? Around there. And where's the front location? I'm assuming over here. So stop. That's the wrong way. Damn it. Okay. Now let's grab... Where's the front of this? Here. And do that. And we'll watch it go. Let's go back to the 3/4 view. So it should be shorter. It's also an apron, so it should be coming forward more on the front. shorter again. Okay, maybe that's a bit exaggerated. Just like a little bit. Maybe it doesn't do that. I'm confused. Probably gonna do symmetry for this. And there's no sewing. Damn you. Damn you all the heck. Wait, how long is the sewing one for this one? How long are you? You are 217. Alright, we'll do 217 over here. Boom. And now we'll come over here and go the full way. And now we enter. It didn't work. Shit. Okay, now we enter. Okay, okay, okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Freeze these together. What does the front look like again? I need to see. I want to make it come down at the front. Maybe a little bit. Well, not a lot. Just a tad. Then we even might lift it up a bit more. In fact, maybe even more than that, because we still have to have the upper part. Yeah, I'm going to lift it up even more. And then we want to have this. And we will sew that. Make sure we do a symmetrical pattern. Okay, that's probably too long. Brings that back up. Probably a little more. In fact, we could probably bring this down a little bit. Let's go back to the front view. No, that's wrong. Pull it up. Is it literally just a triangle? Like, I mean, not triangle, rectangle? It might be. Honestly, it's sort of hard to tell. Let's, I think it's time to file, save as project. We'll just say 7. Fuck it. Make all the copies. And then we will grab these and we'll switch it to 5. Fuck it. We'll just go really heavy with the simulation. You know, now that I think about it, I probably could have made these a little bit more Yeah, I think I will grab it, make it a bit longer. I'm gonna freeze this for now, just because I don't want it to flip out when after this snaps back into it. All right, that's that's what I was scared of. Let's make these go back to 20. Let's make it back to B5. Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm just working on the dress part now. Let me just bring... How do I unfreeze this shit? I'm thinking these need to be a different material. I'm going to add a new fabric. And I'm going to make this a nylon. I'll just make it this one. That's not doing anything. What if I make it silk then? No, I did just make it silk. Shit. Nylon featherweight. Okay, I'm going to switch this over to simulate beta version, and now we wait. Because it's probably going to take a bit for this to simulate. And it is significantly changing the fucking length of it. That's probably not great. Oh well. Yeah, this part might take a bit because it's simulating and simulation takes time. So we'll just give it the time to really get the shape that it wants to be. I'm getting a little concerned with how it's spazzing out a bit. Bro, it's so slow. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but it's going like 1 frame a fucking second. I mean, like, no, not 1 frame a second. It's going like 1 frame every like 10 seconds. It might be a bit hard, but you can see over here, this part here keeps like changing. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to wait a good a little bit. In fact, I'm gonna look outside while I wait for this. Oh, outside. What do you have for me? Yeah, that's another bad thing about Marvelous Designer. It's really fucking slow. I mean, if you have a good computer, not so much, but my computer isn't the best in the world, so it's a bit slow. Also doesn't help that I'm running a bunch of things. Okay. I think I think that's enough time. Let us stop the simulation. Okay. So we'll grab the dress. Well, we'll save first, just so we don't have regrets. And then we will export this. OBJ selected, and we'll call it dress. Save, thin, Single object. Yep, auto settings look good. I'm going to close this now. Hopefully I don't regret that decision. And let's go back to Blender. So let's delete that nonsense. And let's import the dress. Import obj dress, and then we have to scale it .001. We got ourselves a dress. Obviously the shape is a little not amazing, but it's whatever. Nothing a little sculpting can't fix. Now we just have to do the parts that go around the shoulders and around the back. And also the big bow here. Okay. Let's grab the tablet and let's start doing a little bit of sculpting to just get the shape a little less boring and a little bit more, you know, anime shapely. Scoped, switch over to shape key, turn that on, and let's start really saturating the shape a bit more. Bro, why is that like draping so much here? God damn it, dude. I'm gonna have to smooth that out or something. That looks really bad. Okay. We have to smooth that out. That was way too much draping. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is not looking good from this fucking angle, is it? Might have to try to stretch this out a bit. Exaggerate this. Might have to smooth it out over here as well. God damn it. I'm just gonna deal with that later. I really can't be fucked right now. Probably needs to come out forward a little bit, right? Yeah. What does it look like in the angle? Honestly, it's not that puffy. What does it look like when I undo that? Yeah, I think that's a better shape. Okay, let's save that. Okay, we're making progress. We're making progress. It's not perfect, but you know, it looks better. Gotta do the shoulder parts, and then gotta do the neck, and gotta do this, and also the lines, and honestly, actually a lot. Oh my god, there's a lot left to do. But I think I'm gonna leave it for here for now, because I'm getting sleepy, and I've streamed for almost 3 hours, which isn't honestly a lot compared to what I normally do, but um, excuses. So yeah, whatever. I don't care. So I might just fix this a little bit here, bring this in a bit. And maybe in a bit more. Yeah, maybe bring this in a bit more as well. I can't, never mind. Actually, looks like it's supposed to come up a bit. Just comes down, just comes up. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I had to cheat a lot with the dress, which I'm a little upset about. Whenever I use Marvelous Designer, I always really want to like, I don't know, not have to cheat with it and actually just simulate the dress properly. But I don't know, I can never do it. It's just too hard to get the shape that I want. I always just end up cheating and going to sculpt mode to get the shape that I desire. Which might not seem like a big deal, but if I ever want to use cloth simulation for animation, I sort of can't really do this sculpting process in Blender. So it is sort of a crutch, which is unfortunate, but I can't really do anything about it, so what can you do? This is not looking great. Honestly, I don't actually like the change I just did here. I mean, it sort of looks okay from that angle, but I think I overstretched it. Yeah, I don't think I think I stretched it poorly. Yeah, I mean, like I have no rush. I don't know why I'm acting like I have to take it, like I have to get it done. I don't know. I guess I feel like I'm just a little pressured because I have to go back to Australia very soon. In like January, I have to go back to Australia, so I'm gonna have to start working again, and I'm gonna have a lot less time. Which always makes me a little concerned because whenever I have to start working, it's always a choice. I have to make a choice if I want to do the coding stuff or if I want to do the art stuff. And it's always a pain to have to make that choice. But who knows? Maybe I can get away with just doing both this time. I mean, I've thought about doing that in the past, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to get clients and stuff like that to actually like have people commission me. I know I had some people in the chat before like ask some stuff, not in like in chat, but like in the Discord server before ask about it, but I don't know. Because I have like the Twitter that I had, and every single time like I talk to people about doing commissions, it always like just doesn't really ever happen. it ends up being just a waste of time communicating about it. Yeah, I think for now I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I think I'll work more on it tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll finish off the things over here. We'll maybe make more adjustments to the dress, add some features and stuff to it. But I think for now, that's all she wrote for today. So I'm gonna head off. It's been 3 hours now. I think see you, Jay. Thank you for being here, giving me company as I do this character's outfit. I hope you have luck with your character too that you're working on. Thank you to anyone else that's watching, or that will watch, or that did watch. I hope you all have a good day. See you, Loki. Ciao, ciao, buddy. Till next time, everyone.